Good afternoon, Derby Dragons. I hope you all had a good weekend. Today we will be covering a variety of topics on today's announcements. Let's get to it. On to you, Brooks.
Derby is doing a Cash and Coins fundraiser for Jeff Gordon, and today we have Mr. Halverson to talk about it. Mr. Halverson is a 7th grade math teacher at Derby Middle School. So first question for you is, can you share with us who Jeff Gordon is?
Jeff Gordon is a lot of things. To me, he's my best friend, and he's a man that I'm honored to know. And I've known him since I was 4 years old. We went to Berkshire Middle School together, first at Greenfield Elementary, and then we both went to Grove. So we both went through the Birmingham public schools. He's grew up as a member of the Birmingham community, and I'm certain that a lot of people out there watching, parents may know him and appreciate him.
Yeah, and then what is ALS?
So ALS is a horrible disease. It has no cure. It's a neurodegenerative disease that basically takes away muscle function slowly but surely, and it's a tough thing to deal with for both him and his family.
Yeah, and how can Derby help Jeff Gordon?
Well, Derby has already gone above and beyond. Just the fact that he knows people are thinking about him and his family knows that people are caring about him is really elevated his spirits tremendously. Obviously, the money that we're raising through this fundraiser is going to help to offset medical expenses and help him pick up things that his body is unable to do. It'll be able to afford him the ability to buy things to help improve his overall lifestyle. And we're very fortunate to be in a community that is as caring and generous as this one, and his family spirits are buoyed just by the idea that this is happening. So
Yeah, and if any Derby students want to learn more about ALS and get involved, what would you recommend?
I think you could start off with als.org. It's a good website. It's important to get your information from credible websites, particularly when you're talking about medical kinds of things. From there, if anybody has any questions, they're always welcome to come and see me at room 218, and I'm happy to help point them in the right direction for other information.
All right, thank you, Mr. Halverson.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Derby.
Now to our commercial.
Many people don't know the extent of the danger that the Arctic is in currently. The president is selling millions of acres of land to oil drilling companies who will potentially put these animals in risk. The Arctic Refuge is one of the last vast expanses of wilderness in the United States. There are over 19 million acres that are untouched by people. Oil rights will soon be sold to oil companies to drill into the Arctic Wildlife Reserve if we don't do something. Oil companies are calling this a tremendous opportunity for both Alaska and our country. They estimate over $1.8 billion of oil will be sold over a decade, but at what cost? Please visit the website protectthearctic.org for more information on how you can make a difference. I hope that after watching this, you'll take a minute out of your day to help thousands of animals.
Hi, Derby Dragons. The Seahall Musical Theater Department has been working hard on a spring musical. Join us virtually on April 16th and 17th at 7 p.m. for a live stream performance of Killer Party, a murder mystery musical. A murder mystery musical is a 90-minute fully virtual performance. A detective recollects about her experience solving her first case, a murder that takes place at a dinner party of theater people. You can find more information on Seaholm's website or contact Mrs. Zhang or Mr. Hummel. Derby Musical Theater Cabaret. In lieu of musical at Derby this year, we will be having an outdoor spring cabaret performance. We are looking for musical theater solos, duets, and small ensembles. This event is open to all students who audition for, but it is limited to songs from musical theater performances only. If you are selected to participate over the next few weeks, you will work with coaches on your musical section for the performance. The show will take place at Seaholm High School, where we will perform using an outdoor stage. Auditions will take place virtually on Thursday, April 15th for the middle school. You must be able to sing at least 1 minute of the song with track accompaniment that day. Spring sports testing announcement. Recently, Governor Whitmer and the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services stated that in order for kids aged 13 through 19, those that turn 13 this season included, to participate in spring sports, they will need to participate in a weekly rapid testing program. These tests will be administered by training adults for all athletes who are participating in any of the spring sports. Testing will be done during lunches on Thursdays and Fridays. Now on to our second commercial break.
Over the years, more and more trees are being cut down and destroyed. This is called deforestation, and it's a real problem. Around 502,000 square miles of forest filled with trees have been lost between the years of 1990 and 2016. And in 2020, over 4 million acres of land with trees was burnt by wildfires in California. In around 100 years, we may lose all of our rainforests, and by 2030, we might only have 10% of it. Around 28,000 species could possibly go extinct in the next quarter century, depending on how much deforestation occurs. Important cures for diseases are in some plants, and they come from these tropical rainforests. Thank you for watching my piece, and please consider donating to any organizations that might help this cause. Thank you.
Last week was a big week in professional sports. Over the weekend, the Golf Masters happened. Hideki Matsuyama wrote a piece of history by winning the 85th Masters at August National Golf Club, being the first player from Japan to win a men's major tournament. March Madness also ended last Monday. Baylor beat Gonzaga 86-70 to win the tournament. Now to Alex.
Thank you, Mark. In NBA basketball news, Andre Drummond shows off dominance on his first game on the Lakers. He played for 22 minutes, averaged 10 rebounds and 20 points. They beat the Brooklyn Nets by 25 points. We can say we didn't see that one coming. Their rival team, the Boston Celtics, on Saturday night, Jason Tatum dropped 53 points against the Minnesota Timberwolves. He trailed slowly behind Larry Bird's 60 points and Kevin McHale's 56. That's also going to be it for our show today, and we hope you all enjoyed it.